What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we finally have Matt Barnes giving his thoughts on this whole Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharpe, Damar Hamlin blow up. And Matt, he was in some comment sections and he kind of sat back at first just to see how Skip was going to respond to the backlash he got from his initial tweet. And so he was kind of sitting on his hands, and not really partaking in the verbiage that's aimed at Skip right now. He was chilling. And Skip does what he does today to Shannon Sharpe, to disrespect him like he's trying to pull rank on him in front of everybody. And that tone, that shutting Shannon down and not looking at him as an equal is what people is getting tired of. And so Matt Barnes actually spoke on it today, and here's what he had to say. Check it out.
Top of the morning. I haven't really spoke on this Skip Bayless situation because I wanted to see if he had any remorse after what he said Monday. And, obviously what he said. First of all, Skip is a professional in this realm. Was very highly respected. And it's put in years of work. So, when people say, read the whole tweet, he said the game was irrelevant. He knew he had to put that at the end of the bullshit he was saying, hoping that we didn't see through the bullshit. Because how he truly felt was his original first sentence, that how can they even cancel this? There's too much of them. That's how he really felt. But he's very intelligent, and he knew that if he put, somehow this game seems irrelevant now, that some people wouldn't see through his bullshit and arrogance and blatant disrespect for Damar. Fast forward that, I just feel of late he's been very, very, very disrespectful and out of pocket, and that's normal, but he's been that way to Shannon. And you could see Shannon bite his tongue. You can see him, do deep breaths from not jumping across that table and wringing that man's neck. But I think Skip's day is coming. And it may not be from a firing standpoint because, we know white men in this profession can kind of get away and do with, what they want. Just is what it is. And it makes good TV. Remember, controversy sells. So, of course, Fox are going to want to keep those type of ratings. But I know personally, that I've had to diffuse two situations, one with the coach and one with the NBA player. They wanted to fuck Skip up. Personally, I've had to do it. One was this year, one was last year. But personally, I had to reach out to Unc and set up a conversation for people who wanted to fuck Skip up. But, luckily cooler heads have prevailed. But I just see it's just gone too far, in my opinion. And again, Shannon's had a lot of love, or does have a lot of love for Dude, but you could even see Shannon's fed up. And someone's going to end up hurting Skip because his ego, his arrogance, his disrespect has kind of always been on this level. But now I think it's going to a new level. And now he's disrespecting his co-host and Shannon. And again, someone, they've had a great working relationship over the years. But this dude Skip is all bad. And he thinks that he could say and do what he wants and there isn't going to be any repercussions. And there may not be no repercussions from his job. But someone is going to run up on Skip and hurt this man. I don't know if it's going to be in 2023 or 2024, but it's coming.
So there you have it, man. Matt Barnes finally speaking on the situation, and I'm glad he talked about Skip trying to deflect. He threw that at the end of the tweet for everybody that's saying you can't read, and he said it seems irrelevant now. He threw that on the end of the tweet to deflect what the initial intent of it was. If you can't see through that, I don't know what to tell you. He purposely set it up like that, and I'm just shocked that so many people fell for it, especially in real time like that. This man doesn't know time and place, and Skip and Shannon came on to try to help Skip somewhat. he was going to say, yeah, I don't agree with it. That's not my position. Would I have put that out? No. Skip, I hope you take it down. That was like, what Skip saw that as is Shannon trying to check him. And so he's standing on his pride, not trying to, in his head, this is what I'm saying. Like, in his head, he thinks Shannon's trying to get one back for when he told Shannon to put his glasses back on. And so he don't want to give Shannon that one up, whereas Shannon is really trying to keep their working relationship. Skip don't see the writing on the wall. Shannon, I said this yesterday, Shannon's brand can't be associated with this trolling too much longer. Shannon is going off and doing a lot of different things. His podcast, I see him even working out with bodybuilders and stuff. He's doing fitness videos. All types of things is coming his way. And so he can't just have a silly brand of just trolling and being foolish all the time. So what he attempted to do was come on TV and smooth it over. But while verbalizing his differences with Skip, that was like an olive branch to say take it down, because as I said in the prior video, he is a part of the NFL fraternity, and they look at him to see what he's going to say, because it's only so long you could stand beside that over and over and over, and you be a part of the very thing Skip is making a mockery of, or he's down talking to, right? And not have a point of view that's reflective of the players, that he's kind of their voice in the media space. Him being a Hall of Famer, one of the top at his position, his knowledge for the game of football. They look at him and they look for him to advocate for them, because you remember Skip used to be with Stephen A. Smith, so it was like, okay, that's just two media guys over there. But when you started having Shannon and some of these other guys come in on a regular basis, and I ain't talking about just as guests, but when they started coming in, Ryan Clark, some of these guys started coming in on a regular basis, it's like, okay, we got some of us in there now, so you're not just going to be able to say anything about people from our league and in our brotherhood without getting checked. Skip failed to realize that's why Shannon did it. And Shannon is offended without them having to say anything, because he is an athlete, and a part of Shannon knows that if he was playing now, Skip would be doing the same thing to him. And so to continue to say this man is jealous of Brady, jealous of what? Why would Shannon have to be jealous? They don't even play the same position. As far as a tight end, Shannon has done pretty much anything you can do at that position. And another thing, when Shannon started that monologue, he was talking about how sensitive it was because it was similar to how his brother was laid out on the field. It was similar to when his brother got injured. And for Skip to cut him off, Shannon was going into an emotional place. When you bring up those type of things, he's in an emotional state. Again, Skip being out of touch, not knowing, I ain't gonna say he was out of touch. He just didn't care that Shannon was comparing what happened to Hamlin to what happened to his brother. When he was reliving that, Skip just cut him off. And I was like, man. So Matt Barnes, Steven Jackson, RG3, all these people in the media are tired of Skip. Jay Williams even talked about his pattern of behavior. So I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Y'all agree with Matt Barnes? Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.